Well, it's an early Texas morning, and I wanted to just kind of point out, I just missed the horns, but the train going by over there, now everybody's awake. It's only, well, it's almost 8 o'clock, but trains is what woke me up this morning about 4:30, because they come through blowing the horns.
There's trains on both sides.
Huh?
There's trains on both sides.
Yes, there is. This is a very industrial area. Very nice campground though. We like it here, real close to the interstate right there. So anyway, we're just getting up and getting everything packed up. We're about to hook the trailer up and we're gonna head down the road. It's time to get back to Florida.
Yes, it is.
But we got another stop because we're not going straight there. We'll see you there. We're just doing a little sticker update. We've had a few stickers since we left Colorado. So we've got our Durango sticker right here. Durango Silverton narrow gauge railroad, which we rode, and of course the Cumbres Toltec. I also added the Big Texan Brewery right there, which is from right here at Amarillo. So we were just adding to our collection here. Go ahead and put this one on here.
I like the way that one looks.
Yeah, that's a nice one right there. All right, there we go.
That looks so cool.
4 more stickers for the sticker collection.
Yes.
Train. Lots of trains here.
Speaking of that.
Look at that sticker that she got. Are we putting that on here?
No, I think I'm going to put this in my office.
Oh, put it in the office? Okay.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
I just think it's adorable.
It's awesome.
Got a train coming.
It's always fun seeing them come up like this.
That's a big one.
Yep. A 4-engineer.
Wow. We got this weird smoke / cloud thing. We
It
really
looks like smoke. It looks like clouds. You
We
know
don't
what?
know.
You know what I think it could be?
What?
It could be part of that, the very, very outskirts of that Hurricane Delta that just came on.
Oh, like the clouds.
Could
from
be
it?
the outer bands. I don't know. I'm just suspecting it, but it's just really
It's
weird.
kind of strange looking, and it looks cool on the camera. So, okay, so we just got to the KOA in Canton, Texas. It's cute.
There's supposed to be a cool restaurant on here too called Q and Brew.
They have an escape room,
They have an escape room.
which we won't be doing.
I don't know what that is. That's Stagecoach Hall. Oh, it looks like a nice place though.
It does.
All right, well, we made it into the KOA here in Canton, Texas, and this is a really, really nice campground here. Very clean. Look like they're all pull-throughs, and they got a nice little place up there with restaurants and whatnot up there. So, looks like it's going to be a good place. There's a look at our site. We're just going to be here for the night, though. So we'll get her unhooked and get ready to stay the night here.
Do they have cable? My football
Sure they
game is
do,
on.
but I didn't even ask about that. But if they have it, it's in that book there.
All right, I'll go.
All right. Abby took control of the wheel.
I have a plan.
She has actually been here before. She's experienced Canton, Texas. And one cool thing about this place, she told me about it before we got here, but they have, it's called First Mondays. They have this gigantic swap meet. First Mondays, I guess, of the month. So
It's one of the sexiest things I've ever attended. So if you happen to be in Texas and you can plan it around, you'll have to plan it because there's a lot of people that come.
Yeah, it would be
awesome.
something fun to see. But this is the one that I found after our long drive for today. So I got a spot in here and just an overnighter. So we're not cooking. We're going into town. I guess it's my turn to treat Abby to dinner tonight.
Do I get to choose?
Abby gets to choose. There's a cool Mexican place right up the road here called,
I think it's gonna have to be that.
I think it's called the Jalapeno Tree. It looks pretty good, but she wants to drive, I think, through like downtown so I can see what it looks like. And we got to get fuel, we got to get some ice, and then get some dinner.
Yes.
Okay, so there's the property for the first Monday, the big swap meet. There's a bunch of cars over there.
Yeah, I think it's open most of the time, maybe.
Maybe they have a weekend like flea market, since it is Saturday. It's a big place.
Bring
It's
your
nice too.
walking shoes for this one.
It's nice. It's all concrete and asphalt.
Yeah. Yeah, they know how to do it.
Very
This place
clean,
is amazing.
very clean place. First Monday, Dealers Row. Very cool. We'll have to check that out next time we pass through Texas here.
I specifically would like to come for Christmas. The Christmas
For Christmas.
stuff. Yeah,
Quilt
can you
World.
imagine all the Christmas stuff?
God, look how huge it is. It just keeps going.
Yeah, yeah, it's enormous.
I guess we're probably getting into downtown Canton now. There's a couple places like that we've already seen. It has like the
I love
pottery
that
and
stuff, by
the
the
yard
way.
art.
Oh, look, it's an antique store, babe.
An antique store.
How did I know we were going to pass right by it?
You had
I'm
a plan.
going here.
All right, here we go. Antiques. Sabby's brought us to the downtown district, which they are having like an autumn festival right now.
This place.
Copyright claim right here with the music. Autumn festival. It was down the other side there as well.
Oh yeah, this is it, right here.
That's the place you like?
Yes.
Canton Dishes and Decor, the Fiesta. Fiesta.
Great, if you're a Fiesta dish collector, it's a good one.
That's the place to go, huh? So here's the place that Abby picked for dinner. The Jalapeno Tree. Supposed to be pretty good. Well, we finally got a table and a couple of beers. Those are some big drafts that they give us right there. Just went with the crispy boys, the Bud Light and the Coors Light.
Tastes good.
They give you some chips and salsa here. They also have this other dip here. I can't remember what all they put in that, but that's really good too. Comes with the salsa, queso.
I had to get queso. You have to try it when you come to a new Mexican place, because you don't know what's
Sometimes
delicious.
it's really, really good, and sometimes it's not as good as
The
others.
best one I've ever had is in Tallahassee.
Yeah, the one in Tallahassee with Alex, that was good stuff.
That was amazing.
Yep. They have a gigantic menu to pick from, a lot of different stuff. I mean, it's like both sides of this thing right here is just covered in menu items.
You know what you're getting here?
I may go with the John Wayne fajita steak, chicken flauta with queso, sour cream, guacamole, served with Mexican fajita dip. I may go with that. I don't know yet.
I'm gonna get the traditional nachos because
Is that those guys right there? Traditional nachos.
yeah, because
That's what
when
she
you-
wants.
When you come to Texas, this is my favorite thing about Texas. I'm sorry, Texas, if I offend you, but they put the beans individually on each nacho. It's just perfect and insane.
It's good
and
stuff. I've had them like that
love it.
before. Yeah, delicious.
We love
All right,
Texas.
we're gonna enjoy our beer.
And their nachos. And their beer.
Yep. Abby got her
This is
nachos.
what I'm talking about, kids.
That's the traditional nachos.
I don't know why I don't make these at home. I need to make these at home all the time. This is the way to eat nachos. Every single bite is the perfect bite when you make it this way.
She did remove some of the ingredients such as sour
I don't
cream,
like sour
and
cream.
salsa, or pico. And that's okay.
Sorry.
All right.
I like the beans
So you got
and
the
cheese
jalapenos.
and the jalapenos.
Yep. It looks good.
I'm
And here's
excited.
mine. I ended up getting the grilled chicken, which got vegetables on top of it, avocado, cheese, beans, and rice.
Oh, it's delicious.
It looks good.
Hey, babe.
Oh, hey. Well, we're on our way into Louisiana. Should be there very soon. And we've talked about this before in previous videos. It might have been when we came out. I don't remember though, but I hate to say it, but Louisiana has got to have the worst roads I have personally ever driven on. I hear that there's rough roads some other places like Chicago. Somebody said Chicago's got bad roads, but Louisiana has bad roads. And we're on I-20, so we're about to go through Shreveport here, and that was one of the sections that has really, really bumpy interstate going through there.
He calls it porpoising.
Well, it's a porpoising effect when you're pulling a trailer.
Yes.
And your truck is going over these humps, and then so the weight of the trailer is pushing down the back, and it's so you're doing this as you're hitting those bumps in the interstate.
It's not good.
So you're doing this, so we'll be, you know, probably going like 40, 45 miles an hour through there. But we're gonna get some video to show it, because
it's crazy.
It is. So it doesn't matter if you're North Louisiana, South Louisiana on I-10, it's all bad, because it was. I think I-10 was worse last time we went through there, whenever we went to go to Land Fest last year. I think that's when we had talked about that.
So we'll bring you back when we're porpoising.
Yep, and Abby is helping me. I'm trying to get some videos uploaded on the laptop.
Yes.
And we're using I'm finally back into my cell signal. I have been plagued with no cell signal and bad Wi-Fi almost the entire trip.
Which has made him really happy every single day.
Yeah, like when your phone says extended network LTE,
not good.
It still don't let you hardly do anything. You can maybe send a text and you can make a phone call, but as far as like data, no, extended network won't work for you
That's
all.
one positive thing about heading home, isn't it?
Yes, but since we got back into Texas, I've had pretty good cell signal on my network. I don't feel like getting into the whole which network you should use thing, but I'm happy to have.
No, because it doesn't matter. One works great one place, one doesn't work great
That's
another
exactly
place.
Right.
You think it's going to be fine, and it's not.
Yeah.
What was that?
What?
Sorry, I don't know. I heard something behind me.
Oh, I don't know. Well, anyway, so today we're going into Mississippi. This is going to be our last stop before we go home. We've mentioned this before. We like to go 6, maybe 7 hours. I think max 8 if we ever have to, just to get somewhere.
And to keep me from getting grumpy.
Well, we both get grumpy because I don't like driving that long. It's just I don't want to be in a vehicle for that long.
And we do like to set up when it's daylight and enjoy where we are.
Yep. And then so you got people saying, well, you ought to just boondock. Well, I don't want to boondock. I don't want to pull into a parking lot in a rest area or a Walmart, you know, and then, you know, have to do the slide out. It's not, if we ever have to do that, we'll do that.
Yes.
But it's not something that I want to do. We, as a family here, would rather stop at some kind of campsite where we can hook into the shore power.
We know we have a spot.
And then sleep, get a good rest, put the slide back in, and hook it up, and keep on going down the road.
Agreed. We've gotten really good at it now, haven't we?
We're pretty
very efficient.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll come back with the porpoising.
All right. Sounds good. We hit it. We're in Shreveport. There's the bumpy road. This isn't even the bad part yet.
And honestly, the camera helps make it steady, but it is.
Oh yeah. You won't be able to tell by looking at that GoPro right there.
No.
But it is. It's bumpy.
It's bumpy. I wonder if you can tell by looking in the. No, I can't really get it. Anyway, you can't tell, but it's up all over the place.
There's a bad one right there.
Oh
see?
God.
It's gonna get rough right there, right in the middle of town up here. I think when we get ready to go, there's
so bouncy. Anyway, porpoising is fun.
Yeah. Oh, we love it.
We do love it.
We love tearing up our trailers.
Everything in the camper is going to be on the ground.
Oh yeah. I think Abby just missed the worst of it. We hit those really bad sections.
Oh my gosh, my butt actually lifted up off the ground.
There was one where I felt like the tires came up off the ground.
They did. Oh, God.
And it's like, I swear, it's like Louisiana DOT just like, we don't care. Just let them go. Just let them drive over it. Maybe we've made it through the worst. Oh, it just slowed down some. Here we go. Here's another one of those sections. It's not as bad where you're not really fully doing this, but it's the original concrete and all the expansion joints. So we're sitting here, now we're doing this up and down.
You can hear it when you make noise like that.
Yeah. we just think this is hilarious.
We do.
Sorry.
We're nerds.
Well, we've hit the Mississippi River. That's what we're about to go over here into Vicksburg. And this was our first traffic jam that we came into. There was one earlier, but we actually detoured around it and missed the whole thing. But looks like they're doing some bridge reconstruction here, some repairs. Looks like they're putting some fresh concrete down on it or something, repaving it. But it'll end right at the end of the bridge here. There, you can see the bridge now.
You see how high the water is?
Yep.
Over here from the hurricane.
So the hurricane just came through Friday evening, Friday night. So every river, creek, bayou, whatever that we have passed has been like flooded all the way up to almost to the road.
We've seen a couple signs down, and we've seen a lot of
the interstate signs always blow down. They're like a sail. Yeah, it looks like what they're doing is they're grinding. It looks like they're grinding the top surface of the concrete off, and they're repaving it.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, the bridge that kind of represented the start of the trip is now back towards the end of the video here, representing near end of the trip. Boy, this just feels super narrow coming through here.
Yeah, it does. River's not too bad right here. This is a cool bridge, don't you think?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think it's neat. This is actually where our the big haul kind of officially started, was right here.
That's exactly right.
Vicksburg. That was the first video.
And we realized after that there is a national monument here.
Yep.
And we did not get a stamp. Or is it it's a national monument, right?
Yeah, it's one of the national monuments. It's the battlefield there over in Vicksburg. They got a battlefield, memorial there.
And we did have some friends of ours say that they'll give private tours the rangers there. So we'll have to do that sometime.
Yep.
We can get the stamp.
Yep. I'm about ready to get out of this truck.
Yep.
As much as I'm ready to get home, I just don't have it in me to get all the way back to Florida today.
Nope. And as we said before, I get grumpy. So we're gonna go have a nice dinner. We already picked out our place.
I think we're gonna do Thai tonight.
We are, and then we're gonna get a good night's sleep and get up early and go see my kitties.
Yep. Tomorrow we'll be back home.
Kitties, kitties, kitties.
Well, we finally made it into Meridian, and I am glad to be here. I was ready to get out of that truck. We were in there for almost 7 hours, and that's about all I can take of a drive. But I found this little RV park right here. It's like a mom and pop RV park, but they have everything that you would expect to find at any other RV park, and it's actually nicer than I thought. The lady that owns it, that checked me in, she showed me the 3 rows on the map. That she's like, just pick out anyone you want, anyone that's open. So I picked this one. It's not the best spot. There was a little bit of mud on that side, but the reason I picked this one is because it's closest to the bathhouse right there. So I don't even know what kind of shape that's in, but I'm going to go over there and check that out in a bit, and see if I can take a nice long hot shower over there. But it is a nice RV park. They got a lot of spots. There's a whole section over there, and I could have parked over there, and then it goes way up there. There's a fishing pond right there, and then they got a rec building right over there, recreation building. I haven't seen it up close, so I don't know what all they got there, but it's just a overnight stop. That's all we're doing. You see, we don't have anything out here. We're gonna go into town and get us something to eat, and then come back and relax, get some rest. In the morning we'll pack up, and we'll be headed back home. Tomorrow we'll be back at the house. But I was going to mention this one right here. It's called Bonita Lakes RV Park, I believe, here in Meridian. And this site right here was $27. That is the cheapest RV site we've had this entire trip. and it's full hookups, everything except cable. She says there's plenty of local channels you can get on the air though, but you know, we got our water and our lines hooked up over there. We're good to go. So that's about it for Meridian. We're gonna relax a little bit, go get us some dinner. I think we decided on there's a Thai restaurant there in town, in downtown. We're gonna go check that out and get us some Thai because we like that, and then come back here and just get us some rest. It's been a long day and I'm tired of driving, so we'll probably catch you in the morning for the last little stint of our trip, headed back home.
Yay, almost home.
Almost home. One of the last big bridges we'll be going across to get back to Florida. This is the Africatown USA Bridge in Mobile, Alabama.
Yeah, can it be today?
We made it back home, back here to Pensacola, Florida. We are backed in right there in front of the house, which we're normally right over here in front of the shop. But my yard guy put all the hurricane debris right here, so I need to get all this cleaned up and actually moved to the front of the yard there before I move it back over to this side. And you can see, looking down the street, still lots of hurricane debris everywhere.
I'm behind you there.
Coming into town, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Yep. It looks like neighbors hung a dirty rug on our fence, which that is getting flipped off the other side in a little while.
Sure
That is not going to jive.
But I am going to take advantage to this being closer to the house.
Oh yeah,
Since I have to make 800 trips.
So we have a lot of stuff to take out, you know, our clothes and laundry and stuff. I went ahead and got it leveled right here, and I think we'll just leave it right here temporarily.
Yeah.
For the next day or so.
While I do the
while we get it unloaded. So, you know what? This is officially the end of the Big Haul 2020. This is it. This is it right here. At this point, I still have a lot of videos to edit, so you guys will probably have seen them all by now. But this is going to be it for the Big Haul.
It was.
I forgot
like
to look
a trip of a lifetime
at the exact mileage just now, but last time I saw it, we're at 7,200 miles from driveway to driveway.
Incredible.
It is incredible. That's the most I've ever driven.
It was like the time of my life. I loved every minute of it, but I am really glad to be home.
We are glad to be home. We loved everything about it except for the long drives. It's just it's one of the things
the long way
that
back sucks.
You have to deal with it if you're going to travel, but that doesn't mean that we like it.
And
we just do it.
We were thinking about making some fun things on the way back, and we just went, no, we're just going to get back.
We were just ready to get back.
Because we stayed out probably longer than...
We made it longer than what we had originally intended on.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of work to get done, both for Abby and me.
Yep, so we're ready to get back at it.
So back to reality. But we still have some fun trips planned for the rest of the year, though.
Yes,
some
we
short camping trips locally that we're going to be doing.
Yes, we do.
All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed all of the videos. What do you think? You think they enjoyed them all?
I hope so. I mean, I hope so. They're probably like, oh, we're tired of seeing these people.
I had some people said they're going to be sad whenever these end. But this isn't it. It's just the end of the Big Haul.
Yeah, and we are going to plan the next one because we're doing it again.
Yep.
Because it was fantastic. And there's no
another
reason
one next
not
year.
To. Yeah.
We're going to do another next year. We just don't know where yet. We haven't decided.
No. Maybe we should put some names in a hat and draw them out.
No, we're going to pick what we want.
Fair. All right.
We're out of here, guys. See you later. Hopefully you enjoyed.